why the Chachamim say that 3 days, right? If we really go according to the idea that a person is really accepting upon himself before davening, so then why is a person being subject? As he said, why 3 days? Should be nothing. So he says, he says there's sometimes. He says there are people that do not daven for a period of 3 days. I've never seen that before. So he says, it actually says, the Gemara in Eruvin says that a person who's on traveling on a road trip, he says that on Eruvin Samech, he says that a person who's traveling and really his mind is is distracted and things like that, he shouldn't daven. That's not the halacha anymore. But it used to be those days when you really traveled in the desert and you were worried about what was going to happen to you in those times. No, it's not shach today. But he said what he's saying is that since there are certain circumstances that maybe that you're patur from davening, what he's saying is that it could be a case that in those days, why would they use the word time 3 days? The 3 day window is what the Zerah Shimshon is saying is, why did the Gemara mention 3 days as a person not talking to someone else for 3 days? Is because, and that's considered someone who's
the last one.
Zerah Shimshon 6464. So he says, the reason why 3 days is because that is. So he says that 3 days is the time frame when a person is allowed to kind of not daven in those days, at least not anymore, because the Mishnah is speaking of Jewish people.